Hi. Wow, this is so cool. So, being in tech means being in one of the most intense and high-speed industries the world has ever seen. Today, I would like to share 3 things that I learned throughout these last 10 years in my career. So there are 3 things I would like you to take with you from today. Number 1, the importance of continuous learning. Number 2, the perception around you. And number 3, around the important relationships that will impact your career. Let's start with continuous learning. So how many of you have been to university, have some kind of degree? How many? Hands up. Nice! Like 30 years ago, that would have did it. You would have been in a leadership position by 40. Now, today, if you would have been like me, like almost 45, and you also had done an MBA, you would be like given for any leadership position. But the way that the world is today, skills are transforming in a speed that we have never seen before. We can see on our platform with our data that between 2015 and 2022, 25% of skills in almost any job, in any industry, but particularly in tech, have changed. So if you don't keep up your continuous learning and building up on skills every single day, your value in the market will fall. Today, not having like social media marketing if you're in marketing, or crypto trading if you're in financial services, will mean that you're not relevant to the job market. So all of us need to just keep this top of mind of continuous learning. The one objective I always get when I speak about this is people say, I don't have time. When am I going to have time for this? How much you want me to learn? Like an hour a day? Crazy? And then I say that, you know what? Obama didn't get another 100 hours a week when he became president. Time is equal. Time is the same for all of us. And the thing is, the time also comes new every day, so you have a new choice every day. So my urge to you is to take that. It is what will keep you relevant to the job market more than anything else that you have going. The second thing, really important to bring with you, is the perception of you. Now, the perception of you is the co-pilot to reality. What does that mean? Well, it actually means that however good you are, however able you are, however hard you work in your career, if people around you don't think that you are able to do the certain things that you're aspiring to, you won't be considered. Now, that means that if you are aiming for a leadership position and people around you don't think that you can motivate, engage, or inspire people, you won't be considered for those jobs. So this happened to me around a number of years ago. Pre-LinkedIn. So I was in my late 20s, had a couple of leadership positions, had 3 small kids and a teenager at home, and I was kind of looking for this new job that I was quite keen on. And my French director at the time, he was like, oh, Lisa, I know that you like looking at this job, huh? And I just think there's like these very old men that will be reporting to you. There's a lot of changes that we need to be doing, and there is tough decisions. I don't think you're strong enough. I was like, what? There I was. I felt so capable to do this. And I felt that I am persistent enough, I am resilient enough, and I am actually brave enough. And he didn't even consider to take me into the process. But it taught me such an important lesson that no matter what I think, if the people around me don't think the same, the perception of me is not there, I will not be considered for these jobs. So I was fortunate enough at the time to get advice from one of Wall Street's absolute coolest women, Carla Harris. If you haven't Googled her, do. So she told me about the perception of you. And she also told me that this is something that you can control and you can have an effect on. So she said there are 3 things. Remember these 3 things. You need to find out what the authentic strengths that you have are. You need to also understand the values or the most important behaviors that your company is looking for. And then you need to understand what are the most important behaviors or strengths that the roles that you're aspiring for need to have. When you know those 3, you obviously need to start working on the perception of you. So I did that. I was starting to walk strong, sit strong. When people ask me questions, I was like, I know I'm quite strong on this. And in a few months, weeks, people start coming and they were like, can I have your advice on this? I know you're so strong. So it works. The perception of you is true. But that also leads me into the last point, which I want to bring with you for a career in tech, which is one of the fastest moving industries the world has ever seen. The people around you will define your success. And please be aware that you will never be in the room when the important decisions about you are made. When promotions are being discussed, salary increases, assignments, projects, recruitments, you will never be in the room. Those decisions will be made without you. So my urge to you from today is take a white piece of paper, put your name in the middle. Around you, put all the people where you are today or where you want to be and start grading them 1 to 10. What are the people that can have an effect on my next promotion, career step, or assignment? How good of a relationship do you have to them? How likely is it that when this promotion comes up, someone will say, she's great, let's go for her? Think about that, because those people will define the outcomes of your career. So ladies, if you remember nothing else from today and this session, the 3 things to bear with you is that continuous learning is your brain power. It is the key, most utter value that you bring to the value in the market that you will have. Number 2, the perception of you is what will define what the offers that you will be given. And the people around you, you need to have them say, yes, go for her, and invest time in that. Thank you all for listening, and best of luck.